Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm Tim, and today I'm here with Stacy. I'll be teaching, Stacy will be demonstrating. So today we have a little bit of a quicker practice where we get right into the flow. If you have injured bits that need more warming up before you get right into a flow, then you can click on the link below and try the warm-up video first. Otherwise, if you're happy, healthy, and you can go right into flowing, you'll be fine in this video. Let's start off standing. Come up to the top of your mat. Stand with your feet hip socket distance apart. Bring your palms together. Close the eyes. Balance evenly across your feet. Shift your focus in onto your breath. And just take a few conscious breaths here. Observe the rhythm of the breath. If you have an intention that you'd like to cultivate through your practice, whatever it is, call that in now so that your practice can align you better with your intention. Whether it's to release tension, improve flexibility, guide you through some emotional trauma, whatever it may be. Open your eyes and release your arms to the side. As you inhale, take your arms up and overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, make a flat back, elongate your spine. Step back one leg at a time into plank pose. Hold strong in your plank. Lower slowly all the way to the floor. Point your toes back. Stretch your arms straight back. And as you inhale, lift your shoulders, head, chest up. Now in this first back bend, less about how much you can back bend, more about how long you can get, like you're trying to create space for your spine. Then lift your hands an inch up off the mat and take the arms straight out to the side. Make cactus arms. Pull the elbows away from each other. Keep spreading your chest and reaching your heart forward. Last position, bring the elbows back into your side body, hands underneath the elbows. Low cobra, hold there for a breath. Then lower the chest down to the floor. Draw your navel in, strong core, come up onto hands and knees, and then back into downward dog. Step your right foot up by your right thumb. Inhale up onto your fingertips, lengthen and reach your heart forward. Float your arms back behind you. Wake up those same muscles in your back that you were just a moment ago. It's going to be important for the back bends that we do. Spread across your collarbones. Now set your left hand down onto the mat and twist. Take your right arm up. Twists are great to wake up your spine muscles and for the health of your spine, or they're really bad for your spine depending on how you do them. So you want it to be elongating the whole time. Like visualize there's a line I drew down the middle of your mat and your tailbone's reaching straight back along it, crowning your head straight forward. Bring your right hand down, stretch back to downward dog. Step your left foot up by your left thumb. Inhale, come up onto your fingertips, elongate in your lunge. Breathe. Then float your arms back behind you. Turn your shoulder blades onto your back, chest open, neck long. Good, then set your right hand down onto the mat. Spin, take your left arm up. Look for the length first before you try to go deeper into the twist. Even if you can't turn as deep, it's okay. Breathe through your nose. Come back to your intention why you started. Bring your left hand down, stretch back to down dog. Walk your feet up to the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up, raise your arms up. Exhale, the hands to your heart. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, make a flat back, lengthen. Step back one leg at a time into plank pose. Strong in your core, strong legs. Then shift forward and see if you can lower to elbow height and hover there for a moment. Then lift straight back up. Good, lower all the way to your belly. Inhale into baby cobra, roll the chest forward. Hold here in baby cobra, roll up into up dog. Glide back to downward facing dog now. Walk your feet up to the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, raise your arms up. Exhale the hands to your heart. Inhale into chair pose, bend your knees, sit back. Exhale, fold forward, sun salutation B. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Step back and lower slowly to low plank position. Upward facing dog or cobra, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Step your right foot for warrior one. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, hands back to the mat. Step back to chaturanga, low plank position. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Step your left foot, warrior one. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Step your right foot for warrior one again. Inhale, raise your arms up. Then bring your hands onto your hips. Straighten your right leg, step your back foot just a tad bit closer. Roll your shoulders back as you inhale. Then exhale, start to tip from your pelvis and fold forward halfway. Keep a long spine, chest open. Then let your navel draw in and lengthen all the way out over your leg. Bring your hands down, head down. Breathe into the space in the back of your leg. Now start to walk your hands forward. Imagine that I tied a rope across your hips and I was pulling your hips up and back off of your right ankle. At the same time, let the back of the spine get more space. Good, then inhale, come into a flat back again. Exhale, hands to your hips. Press into your feet and come all the way up to stand. Drop your arms at your side. With your chest open, lean forward again, maybe halfway without your upper back rounding. Wake up your back muscles. Then lean and step to balance onto your right foot for warrior three. Level your hips and your waist towards the floor. Now without your left foot touching the floor, come up to stand. Bring your knee up, take your arms up. Stay steady here. Then bend your right knee, wrap your left leg high up and over your right, and cross your left elbow under. Hold here, 5 breaths. If it's too hard to do double cross your arms, you can just do prayer hands, elbows drawing in towards each other. Good, now uncross your arms and your legs, stand tall. Just feel everything open up again. All right, inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Step back to down dog or take a vinyasa, your call. Step your left foot, warrior one. Inhale, come up. Then bring your hands onto your hips, straighten your left leg, and step your back foot a little bit closer. Start to tip from your pelvis and fold forward, maybe halfway as long as your back doesn't round. Pause there for a moment. Then as your navel draws in, tip further, bring your hands all the way down. Good, walk the hands forward just a little. Now imagine someone had taken a rope across your hips and started to pull your hips up and back off the left ankle as you stretch down even through your left foot. Breathe space into the back of the spine even. Then inhale, flat back again. Exhale the hands onto your hips. Come all the way up to stand. Arms down at your side, chest open. Tip forward with a flat back again. Might not be halfway. Most people can't go halfway. Pause there. Now lean to balance on your left foot. Raise the back leg from the inner thigh. Keep your left hip stacked over your ankle so you're using your glute med muscles. This will give you strong outer butts. That's important. Now we're really going to challenge that strong outer butt. Without letting your right foot touch the floor, come up to stand and bring the knee up. So good for your core to have that strong outer hip. Then raise your arms up. Stay tall as you bend your left knee. Wrap your right leg high up and over. Cross your right elbow under. Hold here for 5 breaths. Great job. Now uncross your arms and your legs, stand tall. Feel the body open up again, like blood can flow everywhere again. Let the breath move through the body. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, make a flat back. Step back to down dog or take a vinyasa. From down dog, shift into plank pose, and let's do the forearm plank challenge, which is also sometimes called hell. Let us practice hell right now. Okay, so bring your shoulders right over your elbows, hands shoulder distance apart, and collarbones broad. The chest tends to narrow in this position, don't let it, but don't let your waist sink when you open your chest. Now roll onto the outside edge of your left foot, take your right arm up. You might angle your left forearm inward a little bit, especially if you have a history of issues with your shoulder, if that pull on the shoulder is too much. Align your body with your ankles, your hips, your shoulders, and your ears. Make sure your head is back in alignment with your spine. Change sides, right elbow down, left arm up. Press through the heels like they're up against the wall. Reach through your tail out of your lower back and draw your belly up. Bring your left elbow back down. Hold here, plank on your forearms, chest open. Now walk into down dog on your forearms. I don't know if Stacy knew she was gonna have to do all this. All right, but this is great to help to build strength in your upper body. Keep the space across the back of your neck. Don't let your shoulder blades pinch into your neck. Good, now, if possible, bring your right knee to your chest without your hips sinking. And then change legs, left knee to your chest. Keep both hips elevated like the ropes across them. Set that foot back down and walk back into plank on your forearms. Come into plank on your hands. Stretch back to down dog. Good job. Okay, let's do a little opener now for the chest after all that. Lie on your belly. And clasp your hands behind your back for the locust pose. So in locust pose, start with the feet down, lift the shoulders, head, chest up. So I'm really interested in your external rotators, these little muscles that live here, kind of at the back of the armpit, shoulder blade connection. Squeeze those in and down without tensing your neck. Then lift just your right leg up an inch without your lower back twisting or crushing on that side. Keep the space on that side. Change legs, left leg up an inch. See how long you could get. Lift both legs 1 inch, hold there, navel up, chest open. And let's come into the deepest up dog now. Put your hands under your elbows, roll your chest through, inhale. Great job. Glide back to down dog now. Hop to seated or somehow get to a seated position and sit with your legs wide apart. Upavista Konasana. Now you might be able to go very wide with your legs. I'm not that interested in that. Go no more than 100 degrees, even if you can go very wide. Then sit up tall, balance up over your sit bones, and twist to your left. Keep sitting tall up over your sit bones as you hold here. Let your thigh bones release down and away from each other. Twist to your right. Stretch the legs down like you're spreading the thighs down into the floor like butter. Spread those things. Land O'Lakes. Okay, come back to center, hands in front of you. Now, if possible, start to walk your hands forward a little and tip your body forward like halfway. Now, if to do that you just hunch in your upper back, it would be better to just work on the upright seat. But you can see that Stacy's spine stays nice and flat in this position. So if you can do that, hold here for 5 breaths. If you're a very flexy, stretchy person, then you could put your elbows down or even go deeper. Otherwise, just stay where you're at and breathe. Remember, yoga isn't about trying to jam yourself deeper. You're here to release tension and to help with this whole structure of the body. So don't just think like, I want to stretch my hamstrings, I'm going to jam myself deeper to do that. The body's all connected. So you want to create health for the spine as you're opening up the hamstrings, back body. Inhale, come back up. Then bring the soles of the feet together and knees wide apart, Baddha Konasana legs. Sit up tall in this position. Just a couple breaths here. All right, and then last pose, cross your legs at the middle of the shins and fold forward. So if your head doesn't go all the way down, you can rest your forehead on a block. We didn't bring any blocks to Bali with us, so unfortunately, just gotta let that head hang. But if you got a block at home, then use it. If you're in Bali right now, then you might be stuck in our same situation. Okay, great. Come back up. Change the cross of your legs and fold forward. Then inhale, come back up and lie down flat onto your back. Just take a moment here to relax. Close your eyes. Let your awareness drop in. So much of our day-to-day is go, 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 busy, busy, busy. So taking this time in your morning, if this is in your morning practice or any time during your day, can give you a different perspective when you're dealing with that stress of modern life. This is why some of us choose to practice daily, to help to set the mind, clear the body of what it's holding energetically that doesn't need to, so we feel refreshed. Such an important, valuable lesson. If you have time to stay longer, go ahead and stay longer in Savasana. Otherwise, bend your knees and roll over to your side. Press yourself up to seated. Bring your palms together. Namaste. Thank you. So thank you for joining us in practice today, for sharing this time with me. Please hit the like button, leave a comment below. I'd appreciate to know what you thought about the video, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks to Stacy for coming out. You can find her on Instagram @StaGibbs. You can find me there @Senesi Yoga. And thank you so much to the people at the Samadha in Bali for letting us film here and stay here to give you guys some cool videos with this beautiful backdrop. I hope you enjoy it. And you can click the link below to check out the Samadha if you're in Bali. And you can stay at the same place. Kind of cool. Thanks for watching today. Have a great rest of your day. Be well, be healthy. We'll see you next time.